Princess Anne emerges as power behind the throne as she tops Royal League table for fourth year running. Princess Anne has proven she is the power behind the throne as she topped a key Royal League table for the fourth year running. She has gained a reputation over the years as the hardest working royal, and that has once again been borne out by the facts as she took on more engagements than any other member of the firm in 2024. With 6 weeks of the year still remaining, the Princess Royal has taken on an astonishing 217 engagements, an increase from 212 at the same stage last year. She accumulated the total despite having to spend time in hospital after an accident involving a horse, as the 74-year-old more than stepped up to fill the void left by the King and Princess Kate's cancer treatment. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. It comes just days after Anne was dubbed the power behind the throne in a Channel 5 documentary detailing her incredible life. Her steadfast devotion to duty has seen her emerge as the rock of the royal family, and she continues to live up to her reputation. Despite his cancer diagnosis, King Charles is second in the list, compiled by SEO agency Reboot Online. He took on 186 engagements despite undergoing intensive treatment. The figure was boosted by an energy-sapping 11-day tour of Australia and Samoa, during which he paused his cancer treatment. Despite turning 76 this month, Charles is already planning further foreign trips in 2025, assuming he gets medical approval. Third on the list is Prince Richard, Duke of Gloucester, a cousin of the late Queen Elizabeth. He carried out 126 engagements, 2 more than Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh. His wife Princess Sophie was the only other royal to carry out more than 100 engagements, performing 108 throughout the year. With Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis, both she and Prince William greatly reduced their workload in 2024. William's 71 was a 35% decrease on 2023, while Kate still managed 11 engagements despite her health worries. Princess Anne makes significant change for the first time in 50 years. Princess Anne has made a significant change for the first time in 50 years. Anne cut an elegant figure as she attended the Royal British Legion Festival of Remembrance at London's Royal Albert Hall on Saturday evening. The Princess Royal, 74, appeared in a sophisticated black ensemble, featuring a sculpted dress paired with a tailored suit jacket with satin lapels. Her monochrome outfit was complemented by patent black loafers and tights, whilst a printed black and white scarf added subtle dimension to the look. The royals' attendance at the prestigious event marked a rare departure from her usual style, with a notable change to her signature appearance. The most striking change in the Princess Royal's appearance was her hair colour, which appeared noticeably darker than usual at the remembrance event. Her signature balletic chignon, typically styled in a light brown shade, was transformed into a deep chocolate hue that perfectly complemented her berry red lipstick. The subtle yet distinctive change marked a rare deviation from Princess Anne's usual styling choices, drawing attention from royal watchers. Despite the color transformation, she maintained her trademark upswept hairstyle, demonstrating her commitment to the classic look she has made her own. Princess Anne's commitment to her signature hairstyle spans an impressive 5 decades of royal service. The late Queen Elizabeth II's daughter has maintained the same sleek and elegant upswept style since her teenage years, rarely deviating from her trademark look. Such is her dedication to the balletic chignon that she even ensured her hair was perfectly pinned up before leaving hospital after giving birth to her children, Peter and Zara. While the beehive style has fluctuated in popularity through the decades, the Princess Royal has remained its most steadfast advocate. At the Festival of Remembrance, Princess Anne paired her oversized poppy brooch with a striking silver brooch featuring a large oval pearl. The pearl brooch holds particular significance, having been worn by the Queen Mother during Prince Michael of Kent's christening in 1942. The Princess Royal was first spotted wearing this rare piece at the annual dinner of the Royal Academy of Engineers in July 2023. The choice of pearls was particularly fitting for the occasion, as they are considered more discreet than diamonds and deemed more respectful during periods of remembrance. November stands as one of the few occasions where members of the royal family exclusively don black attire outside of official mourning periods. This tradition serves as a mark of respect for the fallen members of the armed forces. The wearing of poppy brooches during this period is also deeply significant, symbolizing support for the service and sacrifice of the armed forces, veterans and their families. Princess Anne's choice of attire at the Festival of Remembrance thus perfectly aligned with these long-standing royal traditions, whilst incorporating her subtle yet noteworthy personal style evolution. Princess Anne's heartbreaking call to Charles in the late Queen's final days. Princess Anne had to pick up the phone and made a heartbreaking personal call as her mother the Queen's health started to fail. Her Majesty spent the final days of her life at Balmoral, and by chance, her daughter was already in residence, having travelled to Scotland for some royal engagements. Also staying at Balmoral was Anne's son Peter Phillips, who had been set to go to a shooting party that was then cancelled. Then Prince Charles was also nearby. The day before her death, the Queen stayed in bed, but still wished to appear at that evening's Privy Council meeting over video. As such, provisions were put in place, so she could be audio only if she stayed in her bedroom. But, moments before the meeting was due to begin, the Queen cancelled on the grounds of medical advice, as was reported at the time. That evening, on the 7th of September, Charles was advised by Anne and his private secretary to make his way to the Queen's bedside ASAP. At the time, he was more than 150 miles away in Ayrshire on official duties, and he had to decide whether to cancel his appointments for the next day and go to Balmoral in the morning, or continue. Royal author Robert Hardman revealed in his book Charles III, New King, New Court. The inside story, via the Mail, that Charles's private secretary, Sir Clive Alderton, poignantly told him, "Think how you would feel if you never said goodbye." The next morning, Princess Anne called Charles again, and told him to come immediately. At 9:30 a.m. Charles was taken by helicopter with Camilla, and then contacted Prince William, Prince Harry and his younger brothers, Andrew and Edward, and suggested they come to Balmoral. Princess Anne attends horse riding event 4 months after accident left her in hospital. The Princess Royal attended a performance by the world's oldest riding academy 4 months after suffering a concussion in a horse accident. Princess Anne watched 8 riders and 26 horses from the Spanish Riding School in London perform synchronized routines on Friday evening. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.